Perhaps they choose Along the Razor's Edge, and that just tells you they're not like those other girls. They'll stab you, so just pass on that one. They're exactly like those other girls. Also, if they pick this, they're gonna say things like live free or try hard, and you don't need that in your life. They'll say things like, wow, Brando Sando would have took out the trash already. You know, he would have fixed the cabinet. That leaky sink, yeah, Sando, he would have handled it already. They'll bring it up all the time, and you'll never compare. The thing about Wheel of Time fans is that, much like the books, require a lot of commitment. Perhaps too much commitment, and you don't need that, so just pass. If they pick this, just know that no matter how much you give them, no matter how much you put into it, they'll keep shouting, another one, even when you're exhausted and tired and you've given everything you have and you're dehydrated and you have not a calorie left in your body. They'll whisper, another one. And yeah, just no, no, no. They don't finish what they start. They're quitters and they give up. Also, they might chop off, you know, they might be a fan of Ramsay. That's all I'm saying. If they chose this book here, they'll probably say things like, how you doing? And that's fine, but the bigger issue here is that this features a giant sandworm. I just want you to think about how big that sandworm is, and know that's what's on their mind, and you'll never be as big as that sandworm, bro. They will probably kill you, and get away with it. So pass on that one. They will carve out your heart and eat it to get your strength. Perhaps they pick The Broken Oath by Pablo Suarez, and this book hasn't came out yet, so if they choose this, that means they're probably friends with Pablo. And if you know anything about my good friend Pablo, you know that he's kind of a sketchy dude, and so are all of his friends. For that reason, just get far away from that person. Yeah. Also, you can pre-order that book, I think, maybe down below. You'll never be as badass as Logan, as snarky as Glotka, or as rich as Jazal. They will definitely give you a lot of really cool tattoos. The drawback is that those tattoos will bind you to Satan. Yeah, so maybe just don't do that. That's bad, I think. They're too good for you. You might say to yourself, well, David, no matter what they pick, you say, I should pass on them. And yeah, you should, because people are awful, and who needs them when you have all these books? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyways, don't subscribe. You're not ready for what comes next.